Oh my god. What? What? It keeps going?
What? You can't send a picture.
No.
Holy shit.
You know that sense of duty that you feel as a man to protect a woman's privacy and uphold her dignity? You know, keep intimate details about her to yourself, use discretion, don't share private information with your friends. Well, it turns out many women do not feel that same obligation to men. That private message that you sent just to her about your thoughts and your feelings, that's just become a source of entertainment for her and her friends. When women said to men, "We want you to open up and share more," men did not realize it was so that she would have more content and entertainment to share with her friends. And this is normal for lots of women. They show each other the text that men send and they have a big laugh. It's just assumed that everything that you send her, everything that you tell her, is going to be traded amongst her friends for social currency and amusement.
All right, I'm not trying to expose all the girls, but I have to tell you something. I just have to. Listen, to the boys who don't know this, okay? When you're texting a girl, you're like in a talking stage, whatever's going on. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. And you're texting her. Guaranteed, I'm not even kidding right now, she is screenshotting that and sending it to her 7 best friends in a group chat. I'm not kidding. Guaranteed. Screenshot, send as soon as she sees it. All of them are helping her formulate a response. All of them are seeing what you're sending. I'm just letting you know, if you didn't know already, which you probably do, but if you didn't, when you're texting a girl, when you're dating a girl, you're dating 7 girls at the same time. You're dating her entire friend group, okay? They know more about you than you've ever wanted anyone ever to know, okay?
Men don't understand this behavior because fundamentally we are wired differently. Men think independently. We don't date by committee. When a man needs to decide if he likes somebody, he consults his own mind, his own values. When a woman navigates this process, she talks to her friends. Why? Isn't she capable of making up her own mind? Doesn't she know what she wants? Why does she need the approval of other women? Yes. Part of it is security. Does this guy seem safe to you girls? You know, that's legitimate. And another part of it is seeking advice. What should I do? How should I text back? But another huge factor is pre-selection, only dating men that other women find attractive. She sends a man to the committee because she needs to see whether or not her other friends approve. Men tend to be a lot more lone wolf in nature. They don't understand how communal the female mind is. So in this video, I want to challenge your thinking with an idea that you may never have considered before. What if, for many modern women, the entire purpose of dating is not actually to secure a man? What if instead her underlying purpose is to bond with her friends? That's her true motivation. Sound crazy? Well, I want to introduce you to the concept of co-rumination, because once you understand this, you're going to understand women a lot better. Co-rumination is a social bonding process that little girls experiment with, and women carry it through with them right through to adulthood. In this research, they defined co-rumination as extensively discussing and revisiting problems, speculating about problems, and focusing on negative feelings. In the study, they found 3 key findings. Number 1, girls do this a lot more than boys. Number 2, this helps girls create closer friendships. And number 3, which should not surprise anybody, it leads to a lot of internal anxiety and emotional difficulties. Understand that you as a man, you view unpleasant feelings and situations in a negative manner, something to be avoided or overcome. For women, negative feelings serve a very useful purpose. It helps them bond with other women. It's co-rumination. Vulnerability and pain are a currency that women trade with each other to gain trust and favor. When something bad happens to a woman in her relationship or in her dating life, it's only bad from the perspective of her romantic prospects, but it's also a bonding opportunity for her and her friends. Silver lining. And this is why women often lean into drama. They lean into the pain and suffering because it helps ingratiate them with other women.
Dude, what do you need?
This is not an expression of genuine emotion. There is nothing authentic here. This is a performance done for her friends. This is what so many women do. They exaggerate the suffering and the drama and the pain that's been caused to them by men because it ingratiates them with their friends. Women are even hosting events where they collectively bond with each other over how mean men are.
Meanest things boys have said to us.
We need to work on making you less sensitive.
Man, you have to be aware of the way that the female mind works, because otherwise you're not going to know what's motivating her. Is she interacting with you because she likes you? Or does she just want a funny story to share with her friends? You're texting back and forth because you think that she likes you, that she finds you attractive. But actually, she's only texting back because she's with all of her friends, laughing, enjoying themselves at your expense.
On my way. On my way. Thanks for the heads up.
So funny because, you know, he thought that she liked him, thought they had a date, so he got ready and was coming to see him. That's funny. Because she's not interested. This shit is so fucking dehumanizing. Men being reduced to props for the entertainment and amusement of women. If the genders were reversed, no way this would fly. Men couldn't pass this off as like funny, cute content for TikTok, but for some reason, because the victim here is a man, no one cares. And even if you find a good woman who is feminine, who's kind, who likes you, you may discover that whether or not the two of you end up dating is entirely conditional upon her friend's approval. Female friendships are weird, man. They experiment with allowing each other to have control over each other's lives. It's a way that they develop trust and intimacy. From my male point of view, the whole thing seems toxic and codependent. But to the female mind, that kind of interconnection makes her feel safe. Now, the reason why her friends interrogated you when you first met them, the reason why they feel so comfortable demanding answers from you, asking you to prove yourself, it's because they genuinely feel entitled to have a say over how their friend lives their life. Shout out to the high quality women who don't indulge in this nonsense. You ladies are awesome. It's a green flag for any woman who says to her female friends, I appreciate your concern, but I've made my choice. You all need to respect my judgment. This is my decision. Beware of those women who place the opinions of their sisters above their own, because if her female friends ever become unhappy in their relationship, that dissatisfaction quickly becomes contagious. And if your wife has not developed the appropriate immunity, then suddenly your marriage could be vulnerable.
I'm telling you, as a divorce lawyer of over 40 years, your wife's friend is telling her how great it is to be free. And you need to watch out because divorce has a ripple effect. When one couple gets divorced, all of their friends are forced to look at their own relationships.
This all begs the question, what signs should you be looking for from your girlfriend's friend group? Is it good if she has lots of friends, or is that a red flag? Is it good if she's close with her friends, or should she be more distant? How do you engage with her friends? What are some practical strategies? For the rest of this video, I want to move beyond the theory and go into practical advice. How to take this information and use it in a practical way to benefit your dating life. If you'd like to see the full version of this video, then please come and join me on Patreon. What you see here posted on YouTube, these are just the shortened abridged versions of my videos. The full versions are available on Patreon.